What up? It's your boy Wall Street, and today I want to talk about one of my favorite players in the league who has kind of regressed a little bit this season. I was a big fan of watching him while he was at UCLA, and then he was picked by the Miami Heat back in the 2023 NBA draft. And he was actually very close to, being, well, I shouldn't say close, but he came in fourth in Rookie of the Year voting. He also came in ninth in Sixth Man of the Year voting last year for the Miami Heat, Mr. Jaime Jaquez Jr. And I want to talk about Jaime Jaquez because I'm not really sure what's going on right now, right? Obviously, Jimmy Butler was in Miami up until the trade deadline. And, Jaime Jaquez kind of had to take a little bit of a back seat. He wasn't really able to play a ton of minutes. But he's seen a significant decline in his minutes as well as his production throughout the season. He's played in 61 games this season, started only 16 of them. He's playing 20.9 minutes per game this season compared to 28.2 last season. He's taken about 2.5 shots less per game, shooting 44% from the field compared to 48.9% last season. He's shooting below 30% from the three-point line. And he's even shooting worse from the free throw line. Was shooting 81% last year from the free throw line, now shooting 75.6%. And he's gone from 11.9 points per game last season to 8.2. So I'm not really sure what's going on here, to be completely honest. The Heat are very, if you're not doing what they need you to do, they're gonna move you around and you're gonna just have to deal with it, right? So I'm not sure what's really going on, but I think the interesting thing that has now been, kind of playing into the fan fiction of Miami Heat fans and NBA fans in general is that there was some rumors that came out that Jaime Jaquez was in a romantic relationship with Eric Spoelstra's ex-wife, and there were some cheating allegations. Nikki Spoelstra, the former wife of Miami Heat coach Eric Spoelstra, came out recently and set the record straight, and said that this is not holding water. This is not real. And I guess this came up because she was liking and commenting on Jaime Jaquez's Instagram posts, but even says in some of the things that I read that she, Nikki Spoelstra called up Jaquez's girlfriend and his mom, and they were like, we don't think anything's going on. So, they seem like everything's fine, but that was kind of what also threw fire onto this, where they're like, oh, maybe he's not getting played because Eric Spoelstra just doesn't like him because he's, messing around with his ex-wife. There's just always these wild stories in the league. You never know what's happening. But I do hope he, gets some more minutes, next season. Obviously, I don't think the Heat are really going to advance far into the playoffs. They're in the 10 spot right now. They have 8 games left in the regular season. They have a 6-game lead over the Toronto Raptors from the 10 to the 11 spot. The Heat have been pretty bad, but I don't see them losing every single game that they have remaining, and I don't see the Raptors winning every single game that they have remaining, which is kind of what would need to happen for, the Raptors to qualify for that 10 spot. So the Heat are probably not going to go far in the playoffs. They're probably not going to advance past the play-in tournament. They're going to play Chicago in that first game. And even if they advance past that first game, I don't see them beating Atlanta or Orlando. So that's kind of what it is. But I just don't really know what's going on with Jaime Jaquez. These rumors, involving him and Eric Spoelstra's ex-wife, I was like, oh, maybe that is what's going on. But I don't think that would really be happening. I think Eric Spoelstra is too much of a professional to jeopardize the success of his team because of some sort of emotion that he feels, right? I just don't think that would happen. Even if this was true, which I personally don't think it's true. I think people just always are doing this type of stuff on the internet, trying to create drama for people. So that's pretty much it. But I don't really know why he's regressing, man. I want to see Jaime Jaquez succeed, and I'm hoping next season they're able to find some more time for him. I'm not sure who they're going to try to go with in the draft. I think they'll probably go for a point guard. I think Jeremiah Fears would fit great with the Miami Heat. I think he could kind of make it down to where they're going to pick probably in the 8, 9, 10, 11 spot in the draft. But that's really it, man. I just wanted to talk about this. I want Jaime Jaquez to get back on that horse and start playing ball again, because he was an exciting player to watch last season, and I was expecting a bigger jump this season, not a regression. So we'll see what happens, man. But let me know your thoughts about Jaime Jaquez in the comments below. I want to know what you think about, the drop off from last season to this season, and what do you think it's going to look like next season for him? So leave some comments down below. I'm gonna catch you guys later, man. Stay safe, stay humble, stay up, handle business, stand on business. Peace out.